Stop right there. We've got a headline to write, and it's not your fisherman's story. We're scrapping that. I'm sorry. Don't take it personally. What you witnessed on that boat, it has the makings of a showstopper story. Mystery, drama, danger. A witness to the world. The bosses upstairs are thrilled.
Freddie, my favourite editor.
There you are.
She's our only editor.
Why is your office packed up? Are you leaving us?
Will I ever? All will become clear. Phyllis, Mike, this is Harmel. Harmel, this is Phyllis and Mike.
Hi, my name's Phyllis.
Hi, I'm Mike.
I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire. Harmel doesn't read much. Just like you, Phyllis.
Guilty. So you also saw the strange things in the sky? We were on holiday. A cruise.
It was a honeymoon, darling, not a holiday.
Freddie flew us home on the third day to write this story urgently. So completion of honeymoon is still pending.
Speaking of writing the story, that's what the three of you are here for. Anything you contribute that makes it into print gets a point on the board.
Bring it on. Harmel, get your headline hat on.
We'll start with the body of the article. Tell me exactly what you saw out there.
Spheres of red gas.
Too many words.
Gas balls.
Gas and balls cannot be printed next to one another.
Journalism 101, Mike.
Harmel, what should we call these things?
How about fireballs?
I like it. It's striking. I like it. It's striking. First point to Phyllis. Now, Harmel, we need to give the reader a clear visual. How many fireballs shall we say there were? Can you put an exact number on it? Be precise. We want a number. That doesn't sound so impressive.
It's playing it safe, but it's not too far off. We think we saw around 6.
Phyllis, are you sure it wasn't more?
I'm all for an ambitious piece, but remember that story we ran last year about the escaped panther?
Never mention that again.
The army was dispatched.
But it was just an overweight cat.
Yes, and Barry will never work as a journalist again.
Freddie, I'm sorry, but I know what we saw. There were less than 10.
It's a fine line between enthralled readers and escaped panther hysteria. But it is nice to have readers.
Harmel, for the sake of journalism, would you put your name to seeing a few more than one? A point for your sickening honesty.
Good choice, Harmel.
I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. Let's move on. How did these fireballs move? Let's build this picture further.
They flew.
Boring. 0 points. Harmel, how were they moving across the sky? Yes, dramatic. I like
That was on the tip of my tongue.
Too slow. Remember, this is about points. Fireballs sighted jumping across the sky.
Or across the world, rather than just sky.
Exceptional. 2 points.
What do we get if we win?
Mike, focus.
Is it headline time?
It is. And there are valuable points on offer. Harmel, as the newest member, you get the first shot at writing a knockout headline. It should be a snappy description that encompasses your entire fireball experience. Something fireballs. A 2-word showstopper headline. What is the something that describes your experience? You have 10 seconds. Go. Come on, chop chop. That is exactly it. Now give me an example. One word. Something fireballs. What is the something? I'm just looking for one word to keep it snappy. Let me think about that. No, think. What word would make you want to pick up the paper? Something fireballs.
Sounds like it should be a song.
A rubbish song. Too many words.
How about some alliteration?
Yes, never hurts. Something beginning with a fireballs. Harmel, any ideas? Grow up. Can you think of anything else? That won't sell papers.
Fantastical fireballs.
I like that very much. It is decided.
Do I get a point?
Of course. Fantastical fireballs. That's our headline. The new office manager will put it on your desks in the morning.
Wait. Freddy. Who won?
Mike, Freddie doesn't judge us on how many points we get. It's about the collaborative effort.
Exactly.
But yes, who won?
Phyllis stole the win with 3 points.
What's the prize?
Well, all will be revealed in time. Oh, this office is for you three now, by the way.
Really?
Really. I'm moving upstairs. A promotion, apparently.
Our very own desks. Wow. Freddy moving upstairs. New office manager. Harmel. You picked a mighty fine time to join us.
Fantastical fireballs! Cracker of a headline! It's so exciting! The newspaper! The jumping fireballs! I have to say, I love the content of the report. Genuine, but still significant. We even got fan mail. I put it just there neatly on your desk, along with the newspaper. Oh, and I'm Muriel, the new office manager. They're really expecting this story to be big. Would you like a coffee or a tea? have coffee or tea? What's it to be? How many sugars? I'll bring the pot. I'm sure Freddie will be needing it anyway.
Harmel, my fellow published journalist. What's that on your desk, next to the paper? Is it fan mail? It's fan mail, isn't it?
Good morning, team.
Morning.
Coffee, Freddie.
Please.
Black coffee, 5 sugars. Coming up, tea for Phyllis. Coffee for Mike.
Did you read the papers?
Mike practically besieged the paperboy.
Fireballs jumping across the world. This is my biggest story yet.
Hummel, have you read them? What is it with journalists refusing to read newspapers?
Don't worry, Harmel. When one writes the news, I never know how one finds the energy to also consume it.
Hummel, what would you say if I told you your first article with the EBC Post was officially a hit? Oh, save it. It's uncharacteristically bloody brilliant. This paper might finally be read. Meanwhile, the daily page are still travelling on about yesterday's news. Russia this, Russia that.
Today's chip paper.
Harmel, it looks like we didn't need to make any little embellishments after all.
Time to celebrate.
Time to keep working. The public interest must feed to keep alive.
How do we do that?
A press conference. It's booked for tomorrow morning.
I'm not good with cameras.
We need fresh content for them.
Quotes from our witnesses.
Yes, they'll gobble it up. Don't just stand around. I need quotes from anyone who has witnessed a fireball. Any leads, Hummel? Use your little black books. Look around for more leads.
I know just the person.
Harmel, and I will find some new quotes.
Get to work.
Call any contacts you find. Might be worth a shot. Anything in fan mail is always worth a follow-up.
Frank here. Yes. I am so glad you've called. I have information that might help you. And I want to help. I do. But these fireballs have got me in a bit of a pickle. The thing is, according to my colleagues, I'm considered to have suffered some kind of hallucination. I'm I'm certain it wasn't a hallucination. I thought you of all people would understand. I reported it to my superior, and just like that, I'm on compassionate leave. It's completely thrown me. If you keep investigating, all this will get cleared up sharpish, I'm sure. Enough about me. Let me tell you what I saw. We've been patrolling the airspace in Russia on orders to report any unusual activity. That's when I saw with my own eyes the fantastical fireballs. Just like you said in your paper, I think I saw about a similar number to what you said you saw in the paper. I was shook. It's not every day you see fireballs screaming through Russian airspace. Now I'm sorry to dash off, but there's soup on the stove. I hope this is useful to you. Please keep my number on file. If you ever need anything else, I'd be happy to assist.
RAF pilot witnesses fireballs screaming through Russian airspace. That's a good quote. Balanced. Informative. I'll add it to the list. Let's get an alternative too. It's important to have options to choose from. Keep looking for more leads.
Good morning. You have reached the number for Aldo, the greatest Scottish fisherman in the world. This is Ramon speaking. Aldo is busy running his fireball tours. I'll tell him you call. Okay, bye.
Contacts can be found all over. Just keep looking. Don't worry, everyone's little black book is a little thin on the ground to start with.
Welcome to Guinevere Cruises. To speak to sales, say 1. To speak to the human resources team, say 2.
You're through to Ben, cruise performer and human resources administrator. Who's calling, please? Unless you're planning to make me famous, I can't help you. Wait, is this about the fireballs? Are you a journalist? Finally, the Daily Page called earlier. I was saving myself exclusively for EBC News. You broke the story. You'll have more readers. So, what do you want to know? I was hoping you'd say that. I was out on the deck of the ship, getting some air before the show. I'm a performer, then I heard a roar from above, and I could see these giant fireballs jumping across the sky. I saw lots more than you said in the paper, though. A lot more. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I thought the fireballs would be the death of me. How's that? Will it get front page? I'll post you my picture anyway. Wow, I'm gonna be in the paper. I better go call my mother.
Well, we've certainly got the other side of the coin. Dramatic. Nice to see I have some competition for Employee of the Month.
Time's up. Have you got a world-stopping quote?
Depends what level of authenticity you're after.
Keeping our audience's undivided attention is the goal here. This is journalism, goddammit. Mike, what have you got?
You're not going to like it, but here goes. My quote is, the most likely cause of the fireballs is the East. Yet another not so subtle threat for the West to pay attention.
Did Junie say that?
Yeah.
God, you get a point just for calling her.
Luckily, Halmon managed to get 2 great quotes. Quote number 1, from a pilot named Frank. RAF pilot witnesses fireballs screaming through Russian airspace. And quote number 2, from a cruise performer called Benyon. Cruise performer saw life flash before eyes. I thought the fireballs would be the death of me.
Fantastic work. Let's vote. Harmel. Quote 1, quote 2, or quote 3. You know, actually I veto that one. Sorry, Mike.
No problem. I wholeheartedly agree.
So, Harmel, quote 1 or quote 2?
Great, I have to say. My first impression is that Harmel's choices are good. So I agree. I vote for Benyon's quote 2.
I hope you're right on this, Harmel. My vote goes to Benyon's quote 2.
Well then, that's decided. We'll lead with this at the press conference. Well done, Harmel. 1 point.
Great. After this, can Phil and I get back to honeymooning?
Harmel, have you had any training for press conferences? Excellent. You're going to need everything you've got. Remember, they'll want this story for themselves. So make it clear that you are the experts.
Eyewitness to the world.
Eyewitness to the world!